Good morning, everyone. When I wake up in the mornings, especially when my eyes are bothering me really bad, and all that gook is in my eyes, and the fibromyalgia has made my body so stiff that I can't hardly move, and I stumble out here to the kitchen living room area in my camper, and first thing I do is I put the coffee water on, and then I go to the bathroom and do what I need to do. I put my house coat on to stay warm, and I make my coffee, and I sit here and I think to myself, I know that there's a lot of people out there that have the same issues that I do, and there's a lot of young people that have worse issues than I do. But I get up and I sit here and I think, how in the HELL hockey sticks am I going to get through the day? I mean, I wake up feeling rough, looking rough, and it'll take half the morning for that to subside and go away, and to where I feel like um, that I'm a human being even. But I think, oh my God, how am I going to get through the day? What am I going to do with my day? And I look back on some of the days that I was stuck different places, especially with kids. Of course, I was younger then, but wake up from sleeping in the car, Flagstaff, Arizona, chilly in the mornings, parking in the park, but a public, um, not a park. Well, yeah, kind of like that, but more like in the woods and stuff. A public woodsy kind of park, and going to a faucet and washing my face off in cold water, get my day started. And if I happened to have tea with me, I would have had a cup of tea. And then trying to figure out what to do with my day because naturally we were homeless. But here I am now. I mean, I'm in a camper, and I like my camper. I do, and I'm very grateful for it. But I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia in 1995, and back then all it was I had burning across the back of my neck and back of my shoulders. Well, as time went on, it got worse, and the pain would be so excruciating that I'd just sit and cry, wake up in the middle of the night and cry. And I found it, especially my legs. Oh God, my legs would hurt so bad. And I found that Advil gel caps would help a little bit. But now I wake up stiff. I mean, I can just be sitting around the house and sit in my chair for an hour, and I get up and I'm stiff, and you often wonder, how am I going to make it? How am I going to do this? Well, I do anyway, and I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that are like that, and it's just so easy just to give up. But on the other hand, if you give up, that's worse. If you give up, it makes things worse than if you don't give up. And I know that don't make any sense, but If you give up, your spirit is broken, then your bones are going to dry up. You quit believing that you can, and you just waste away. Well, see, that's not in my DNA to do that. I think I think I come from an alien race, or the earlier type of human beings, the ones that had to go out in the field and hunt down food to eat and stuff like that. I think that generation, that fierceness, is what drives me. But anyway, here I sit, drinking my coffee and wondering what I'm going to do for the day. Now, in a couple of days, I've got to go to the dentist. And Lord, I hope that I don't want them to pull my teeth that day, but I do. And I have to have a sedative before they pull my teeth, or else uh, it's not going to work well for me. One tooth is one thing, but 5 teeth, that's going to be rough. So I think, and I sit here and I think about all the different ways that I can make my life better, and that I do that while I'm waking up, and or trying to just contemplate and spend time with the Creator and see what the Creator has to say about things. And but it's rough, and I'm sure there's a lot of y'all out there that it's rough for you too. And you think, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? Well, I guess it just bottom line comes down to you get yourself up and awake first, work on that one step at a time, and go from there. Now, after I had my coffee and I've sit here a while and I contemplate and I talk to the Creator, I listen to the Creator, and I don't know, a couple hours, I'll be up and able to roll and really be able to think better and figure out what I'm going to do with my day. And and I'm one of them kind of people that are very spontaneous. And I don't, I mean, unless I have to plan to do something for a day, then that's different. But I could be sitting here after I get myself all together, and I could be sitting here not thinking anything at all about doing anything or going anywhere. And this thought will hit my brain, and I'll say, well, I think I'm going to go uh, out and about and um, go go do something, and I'll get up and go. But then there's other times that I think maybe I want to go, but something in my brain says no, 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 not a good idea. I might think I want to go, but I really don't want to go. So I do talk myself out of going, and I don't go. But then there's times that I go, and I wish I hadn't went. So this this is this is my life here in the mornings, and of course, and you've seen some other parts of my life in the afternoon. Usually, I make my videos in the afternoon, and few times here lately I've been doing them in the morning. I get up and I turn my laptop on and let it warm up a little bit, and maybe I'll get an idea about what to talk about. Maybe I won't. some of my ideas aren't so great, and uh, but what are you going to do? Life is what it is, and life is what you make it. So, but here's the thing: if you want a good life, you have to feel good to make make it. Now, there is a saying: "Fake it until you make it." But there's just some days it's just too rough to do that with. So, but right now, you're seeing my life in the mornings, the process that I go through to wake up, and most of the time I don't like it, but I just sit here and I lay back and in my head and I just rest and drink my coffee and think and talk to the creator and and watch my dog, and if she gets up out of there and wants to go outside, then I get up and I let her out and get that done. And it's just a very boring morning, I'm telling you. I'll tell you what, it's a good thing. It's a good thing I don't have a husband or a partner that lived in the same house with me, because I don't make a very good partner. I really don't. I'm so set in my ways, and I need to take care of me in the mornings. Can't take care of anybody else. Can't get up and make anybody else their coffee or anything like that. I got to focus on me if I want to. So I wouldn't make them a very good partner at all, unless they were the same way, that they had to have their time together. I mean, with themselves, and get themselves together and stuff. And I feel very I would feel very bad right now for, if I was still married, I'd be not very good company. Not very good. Now my now I don't know though. I may be. Who knows? I mean, I have I have a way about me that no matter how bad I'm feeling, how rough I'm feeling, I can have a good conversation with somebody else, and I can look past how I'm feeling, and have a good conversation with somebody else. But this early in the morning, I don't. Well, like my daughter's not going to come down here this early in the morning. Now she is going to take me to my orientation the morning that I have to be there at 7 o'clock in the morning. So she'll be talking to me, and we'll probably be laughing because I'm going to have to get up early enough to make myself be ready. But anyway, this is just me rambling, letting you see what my morning's like. And I suppose you could say this is my coffee talk. And but yeah, I would feel very sorry for, if I had a mate right now, or husband, a partner. I'd feel very sorry for them because I'm a mess. I'm just I'm not very good company. Let's put it that way. So, but anyway, this is this is this is what I go through in the mornings, and I put up a couple shorts, but um, it's like this is what it'll be for me for probably another hour or two. And I probably won't be up and moving around until about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. And see, my nose starts itching when I do a video. I don't understand that. But anyway, this is just a little bit of a taste of what my morning uh, starts out to be. And I'm sure a lot of you out there have the same issues. And um, I feel sorry for the people that uh, have to get up and they're still like they're in their 70s and have to go out and still work. And a lot of them still want to work, and I'm working right now. Is what I'm doing. This video will go up on my platform, and it'll be monetized, and I'll make a little bit of money off of it, but not like what I'd like to. I'll tell you, because I mean, I got paid for this month, last month, this month. Yeah, I got paid for January, and it was only $122. Whereas when I first started out, I was getting $262. It all depends on whether people like your content or not, and whether they'll watch through the ads, and whether they'll comment, and different things. So, and I'm not gonna do clickbait. My life is boring, very boring. Now, if I was out in Arizona, out in the desert, and and have to get up every morning and chase scorpions out of my cowboy boots and go to bed at night before the tarantulas come out at night. And um, they have you can walk around on the desert and there'll be big holes all over the ground, and those are tarantulas coming out. They come out of there. And the scorpions, you have to be very careful of them, because there's some deadly ones and there's not some deadly ones. So if I was out in the desert, I could probably have a lot of things that I could show you but and I don't know what I would teach you out there, because how many of you are going to go out and live in the desert? Not very many people. Not very many. I mean, there's a lot of people out there in vans and campers and stuff, but they're all teaching one another. They're called nomads. Well, right now, all I am is a woman that is mad because she had to get up so early in the morning. So, but anyway, this is my coffee talk, and you guys try to make your day smoother than what my day is, and or will be, and make your day great. And like I told somebody the other day, if you want change, you got to be the change. Change your own way of living, and bring peace and harmony to all of those around you, and um, try not to be mad at your neighbor, and try not to be mad at um, the administration that's out there, because it's not going to get you nowhere. I mean, just make yourself sick because you're so worried about everything. So, but anyway, remember, a merry heart doeth good like medicine, and a broken spirit will dry up your bones. Try to laugh. Try to laugh at every chance you get. Have an open mind. Don't judge people. Well, I can't. Now, we're told to judge. The Bible tells us to judge the situation. If there's things, if you're talking to people, and you see some things that you wouldn't be able to live with, fine, then judge that. But um, there's another kind of judgment that if people are doing things that you don't like, well, don't judge them that they're bad. I mean, because that's not our place to do that. And we can tell them, say, well, I really don't like that, so I can't be a part of that. You can do that. But as far as judging somebody as to why they're doing this or why they're doing that, not our place. So take care of your own little home, your big house, your van, your car, if you're all living in vans or cars or campers, or if you're living in a nice big mansion, take care of your own little world and everything else will take care of itself. So if you believe you can or if you believe you can't, you're right. But if you believe you can, then take steps that's going to get you to where you want to go. One step at a time. Sometimes it may look like it's not going to work out, but you got to make things happen by taking action, living intentionally, and going forward and have faith in the Creator. You all have a great day.